The mother in this video, who was attacked while protecting her children, is speaking publicly. She and her son were brutally attacked by a group of kids on Monday, and this video has caught the attention of many across the country. Now, that community is stepping in to help move her out of the South Deering neighborhood. She only spoke to our Sharday Gray about this horrific attack, and Sharday is live in our newsroom with more from this exclusive story.
Well, Marie, Korshonda Hatter says she's still in physical pain after she and her son were brutally attacked with her young daughter just steps away. Her legs are bruised and it's hard for her to walk. But what hurts her the most is her children are still suffering.
My son is, he's very devastated. He'll wake up out of the middle of his sleep, screaming. He'll scream, "Mommy, are you there?"
Hatter says her 9-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter are traumatized after watching their mom get attacked by a group of kids. In this video, we've blurred the faces of those involved because they're all minors. We've stopped it after she was dragged to the ground because of how brutal it is. Her son was beaten, and she says one of the kids pulled her daughter's hair. Her daughter stood off to the side crying, watching her brother and mother get attacked.
I felt helpless because I was down on the ground, and he was down on the ground, and he's looking at me screaming like, "Mommy, please help me, help me." I couldn't get up myself. I couldn't do nothing.
She's sick. She has sickle cell. So I guess they seen a little weakness on her because she's, kind of walking a little slow. And they have no right to put their hands on an adult. But I just saw her live right here.
That's her partner, Devon Lee, who was at work when the attack happened. Hatter went on to tell me that her son has been bullied for the past 2 years at Orville T. Bright Elementary School because of the way she walks and talks, all of the results of her sickle cell disease. Hatter tried to talk to the school about the bullying, but she says they didn't do anything about it. Yesterday, a large group of parents came to the school to show their support for the mother and to put an end to bullying. The community immediately stepped in and moved her out of South Deering and into an undisclosed location. Hatter says she's pressing charges against the parents of the kids who attacked her. As for her children, they'll be transferred to a different school, and she's looking to get therapy for them.
Prediction Ascension, love me or hate me, there's no in between. So we got a lot of problems going on in Chicago. Chicago always been a shit show from the get-go. They got the migrant problem. They saying that the property tax for the black community is up damn near 100%. People might be losing their homes soon. The migrant crisis that's still going on there because Brendan Johnson just keeps bringing in fucking savages over the border. He's putting those people ahead of his own. Like, I don't understand how you put illegal immigrants ahead of the Chicagoans. That's why damn near Chicago almost flipped fucking red. They was so close to flipping fully red for fucking Trump during the last year November elections, because it's just stupidity. So you got a guy, Brendan Johnson, and I think they voted down on one of his budget recalls because it's going to cause more tax issues with the black community. He doesn't give a fuck about blacks. He's a DNC plug. He's fucked up. But Chicago has some more serious issues. The girl Korshonda, her name says it all, Korshonda. It's just crazy. It's just ghetto everywhere you go in the black fucking community. These little savages jumped her and her son and her daughter. Well, at least they left the baby somewhat alone, I guess, by pulling her hair, but they didn't really do no real damage. But they slapped the shit out that little boy. They mollywopped Korshonda. Apparently she has sickle cell. There's a father in the home with those kids. They starting to go for me now. They moved her out the neighborhood, or they're trying to move her out the neighborhood. It's all the stuff that I'm seeing on the internet. But the video is kind of disturbing. So this is a disclaimer. This is all for educational purposes anyway. So there's 4 women that actually came out and started talking about there's still a child. Those ain't children. They're fucking demons. And these hair-hatted hooligans with the perpetual cycle of having children without fathers. They're wearing hair hats. Korshonda, including Korshonda. I can't say Korshonda is a problem. The husband is there with her partner. But the other kids, maybe there's no father in the home, because I ain't seen no father speak up about the children that's being arrested right now and being charged, because she's pressing charges on the family, and that's what it has to be in the black community from now on. At least the black community somewhat showed up, even though there's a bunch of hair-hatted hooligans there and all that shit. You know, they doing what they do, but it was a lot of men there showing up too, because niggas got to put a stop to this shit all the way through. It has to come to a stop. It's not we gotta slow the brakes down, pump the brakes. Nah, it has to come to a complete stop. Throw the shit in park, tear the transmission up. That's the way it works. Because it's too many demons running around here, and we couldn't even think about putting our hands on adults. Nigga, we was scared to walk in and see our parents and yo, come in. You start crying because nigga he ain't even hit you yet. You start crying. That's how when we had the conversations was happening with adults, we wasn't allowed to talk to adults. They say, yo, adults are talking. Mind your fucking business. All pop you in your fucking mouth if you decided to add in on the transaction of this fucking conversation. That's how it was. We would not dare touch our seniors and our adults in the neighborhood. We have respect for them, and that's what we had to do. We was taught that way. This shit, they not being taught because you got kids raising kids, niggas playing best friends, and it's mostly these scallywag EBT bonnet warriors that continue to let their children wreak havoc and shit until they tear up their house. And she's crying on TikTok talking about she can't do it. These are the same scallywags teaching these kids what to do, but the EBT warrior shit was about 2.5 weeks ago. EBT warrior shit that y'all was stealing. Y'all was teaching your kids how to fucking steal about 3-4 weeks ago because the EBT was about to get shut down. That's what I'm saying. You got Trump trying to defend this country, allocate funds to where it needs to be at, and all you do is get pushback. But our own communities, we can't even keep people safe in our own communities that look like us. That's the fucking problem. That look like us. That's the problem with the community to this day. I got a clip of the actual fighting, then I got a clip of this and stuff like that. Let's check out the whole video, man. Show me some love. You know, let me know what your thoughts are. I think the parents should start being charged for the actions of their children. The children should be charged or have a juvie record, no matter what, even though it'll be sealed when they turn 18. But it gives them a taste of where they're headed at if they continue down this path with the bullshit. Because you're going to be held accountable regardless. And don't start crying till I want to come home. Because you ain't come home. It is what it is, man. Show me some love in the comments. Show me some love on X, TikTok, the Gram. Predicts Ascension. Love me, hate me, there's no between. You know, just hit me up in the comments. Let me know what's going on.